Get free fries and ice cream swirls, tips and tricks from Hungry Girl. 'Cause it's a hungry world.
I'm so hungry. Hello, everyone. It's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. I am here at Hungryland with my pals and coworkers, Mikey and Jamie. How are you guys?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. Getting over my cold still.
I know.
It's like 2 weeks in a row.
I'm telling you, you should record an album. Very bluesy.
Should I? Do you like my voice better this way? Breathy, deep coffee. I'm very excited to be here today because we have like a new concept for a podcast. And I'm excited about it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Well, and the inspiration for this, before I even say what it is, I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect between the podcast and what we do in our everyday world. Mm-hmm. So Hungry Girl, as many of you know, started as a daily email service and then branched out into so many different things. But I feel like the podcast, sometimes we don't talk enough about what's in our world on a day-to-day basis.
It's true.
So we thought maybe we should do once a month, sort of like a must-have of the month episode.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, based on like the stuff that's really resonating in our world.
Yeah.
And what's happening in Hungryland? We got to give them some behind-the-scenes scoop.
Yeah, we have scoop.
We have scoop.
There are things that are happening here.
We're scooping.
What
What's
could be-
happening?
What could be going on? Everyone knows we're married. I don't know.
Does everyone know about the new puppy?
Oh, I don't know.
Lisa has a new puppy.
Bam Bam. Bam Bam. We'll put her on the show page.
Oh my God, she's the cutest. She
She's
looks like a stuffed
really-
animal. You
She
won't
does.
believe she's real.
People don't think she's real. But we'll prove she is by putting a photo of her. Anyway, so we're going to jump into the must-haves of the month. And before that, what do we got?
Breaking news.
Okay, this one doesn't really have anything to do with new foods to try or anything, like new products, but I thought it was a cool story to share anyways. So Pokey, Cobb salad, and Lisa, your favorite, shave ice, have all been added to the Oxford Dictionary. Isn't that cool? No?
Yeah, I mean, I thought some of these were in
Yeah,
the dictionary.
Well, this is Oxford, so this is different. This is like the snooty Oxford Dictionary.
Oh.
It's not the Webster's or the...
So Oxford usually doesn't have like
yeah, I don't
like
think...
food, like is Caesar salad? I'm assuming that's in
Oh, I
Oxford.
wonder. It could be.
So why did it take so long to add Cobb?
I don't know. They did add other words, though. Other food-related words that they added are simmered and chewy as a noun. And I guess I found out chewy in Britain is actually slang for a piece of chewing gum. So that's why that's now in there. And if you're a Star Wars fan, which I am, and the new trailer came out the other day, it looks awesome, they've added lightsaber and Padawan. So
I don't even know what a Padawan is.
that's like a young Jedi, like a Jedi in training is a Padawan.
You need the Oxford Dictionary,
I
clearly.
really do. And simmered has never been in the dictionary.
I guess not.
What about simmer?
Probably.
I don't understand this.
I know. I
What
feel
am
like, what
missing?
kind of dictionary is this that they didn't have simmered in there?
Well,
But shave ice, that's 2 words.
yeah,
That means
shave ice, yeah.
that's shaved.
Yeah, but they have phrases.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know.
So they're official now.
Yeah, and I think Oxford is like the old English kind of dictionary, so it's like, it's more proper. It's like proper English. If we were in England, it would be how the Queen speaks.
Okay. I just wonder how it changes things for the world or for those words.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
I think it's all a social media ploy. This is how they get people talking about the Oxford Dictionary.
maybe.
Could be,
right?
because isn't it usually Webster's that everyone gets all crazy about when they add new words? So maybe Oxford's like, hey, why does Webster get all the attention? We're going to start doing that.
And maybe people are paying to get the words in. Like the Hollywood, if you get a star on the Walk of Fame, you pay like tons of money for
Oh,
that.
wow.
Someone has to like sponsor you and pay. And anyway,
So you think the local pokey shop is like
Is paying.
petitioning?
if they all paid a dime,
Yeah.
And the question is which local pokey shop,
Right.
because there's like 18 just around the corner from us.
now I want pokey. Well, we are trying some stuff today.
Oh, good.
But we're going to stick with trying some of the like most popular recipes and most popular foods that we've tasted. And jumping in, we wanted to really highlight some of the recipes that have resonated with the audience this month. So you guys, if you missed these recipes or you just want to hear about these recipes or you want to check them out, the most popular one I think of the month was the flourless pumpkin pancakes.
Yay, applause,
Those are good.
applause.
Applause. That sounds just like the applause from the beginning of the show.
It's totally it's a different audience.
Really?
We shuffle the intro audience out and bring in a whole new
A
audience
whole
for the
new
rest
pumpkin
of the show.
pancake
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
I see that. Well, these pancakes had over 12,000 engagements on Facebook
Wow.
and over 1,000 likes on Instagram with
Wait.
good reason. Yes.
Does this mean that 12,000 people proposed to the pancakes? They had over
12,000
12,000 engagements.
Will you marry me?
That's funny.
Pancake.
No, it's likes, clicks, and comments.
Right. We don't. I mean, they're engagements.
Yeah.
These there are probably 50 million, thousands, trillion engagements, right?
Yeah.
All of the above. No, but 3 pancakes. This is the thing. These pancakes are so fluffy and so delicious. 3 pancakes have less than 170 calories.
Wow.
What?
Yes.
How much less?
1 calorie less. They're 169 calories, 4 grams of total fat. They're delicious, and they only have 2 smart points.
Ooh.
And you know what the secret ingredient is?
What?
You want to guess?
Pumpkin.
Good guess. That's not the not
not
so
a secret.
because they're
Something
called
that's
pumpkin.
not flour.
Powdered peanut butter, exactly,
Really?
which acts as flour.
So
Wow.
Are they peanut butter pumpkin pancakes?
They don't really taste like peanut butter. They just taste more pumpkiny.
I don't believe it.
And that's are we gonna try them?
We are.
Oh,
It just
Jamie really does believe it. She just
continues-
wanted to try them.
it continues to prove my theory that peanut butter can be used in anything.
It can. I'm taking this whole
I
pancake
wonder if
because I
peanut butter would be
touched
good
it.
on a steak. Oh, I've seen that peanut butter burger before.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing, like a smash burger.
Yeah, like you drizzle peanut butter sauce on.
Would you like some sugar-free syrup?
You know,
Mike?
this reminds me. Yesterday, I had my Love with Food box that showed up, and there was some peanut butter probiotic thing, and it says would be delicious spread on toast on a muffin or on a filet mignon. And I was
What?
like, that's not okay.
Oddly
Oh
specific.
my gosh, these are so fluffy.
So good. I can taste the nut a
Maybe
little
a
bit.
tiny bit. They're so delicious. And where can people find this recipe?
We're going to put it up on our Foodcast page. It's hungry-girl.com/foodcast. And if you're not signed up for the daily emails, that's how you get it first.
These pancakes also have sweetener, baking powder, pumpkin, egg white, vanilla extract, cinnamon, and pumpkin pie spice. But you
good.
need to know how much to use of each thing and then what to do with them. So you can check out our show page. We
Can I
have that
tell you
info.
something I love about Hungry Girl pumpkin themed recipes?
Yes.
The perfect blend of cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice, because I think that straight up pumpkin pie spice has a little too much nutmeg, clove.
Both. That's why I'm like a freak.
I
To
know,
me,
you perfect them.
Clove tastes like the dentist. And I think like in the old timey days, like when I was a child, my dentist put everything like clovey in my fillings.
We've been through this. before.
Disgusting. So it's always twice the cinnamon.
Yeah, but I love that. I think it tastes better.
It makes our recipes better than the other random trashy recipes that are out there.
Yep, you
Right?
heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of pumpkin, another recipe that was hugely popular, 4-ingredient pumpkin spice cookies.
Ooh.
These had over 8,600 marriage proposals.
Wow.
I mean engagements on Facebook. And over 2,000 likes on Instagram. And it's because 4 ingredients: spice cake mix, egg whites or egg substitute, canned pumpkin, and raisins with a little bit of seasoning. And let's be honest. Here, have one of these.
Oh, they're
I've-
really nice size
They're-
for 54 calories.
54 measly, paltry calories.
I've had many of these when we were testing them. I probably have had at least 20 of them.
Really? All right, I'm going to be this is what I was going to be honest about. Our cookies are more like cake because cookies require a lot of butter and sugar to make them cookie texture, but these are more like chewable little cakeys.
Yeah,
But
they're
they're
soft chews.
cookies.
Mike just ate like the whole thing in one bite.
That's
They're
so
like
good.
mini muffin tops.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're like.
These are amazing.
Could you make them with mini chocolate chips instead of raisins?
Absolutely. Or both.
Oh,
I mean, be adventurous. Throw whatever you want in there. These are phenomenal.
So yummy.
I'd have another one, but I don't want to get too greedy.
Please,
You can have the one that I took a nibble of.
please eat the rest of that. It's really, really good. It's funny. I've heard from many people that they made these, which happened instantly.
It's great for the holidays.
I can see why people wanted to marry these.
You're going to be the 8,601st proposal.
I'm so sorry, Jamie.
2 smart points. Come on, people. Okay, next thing that really resonated in our world this past month, a pop-up cooking class.
It was so much fun. I loved watching it.
Okay, so we have Facebook Lives every now and then, and on Facebook Live, I just flap my lips a lot and talk about products and taste things, and sometimes they're sponsored, but very rarely do I actually just cook in the kitchen. So we decided, I was prepping for the New York City Wine and Food Festival, and it might be fun to do some of those recipes on a Facebook Live. It would be good for me to just practice them, but also to show the world, the people that couldn't be at the demo, just cooking with them, and it worked.
Yeah.
What'd you make?
Oh, what did I make? First of all, this cooking class that had over 74,000 views.
That's a lot.
That's a
Wow.
lot. Pretty
That
good.
many? Wow.
Yeah. I
Any
thought that was good.
engagements?
I had 9,000 marriage proposals.
You are popular. How will you narrow it down?
9,000 engagements. I made 2-ingredient protein crepes. This is a recipe that, it's been in our world and our lives for a while, but I think it's underrated
Definitely.
because people are like, crepes sound so fancy, but our crepes only use protein powder and egg whites. And they taste amazing. They have like 45 calories each. They're loaded with protein and they're good. Like I make them and I keep them in the fridge and then I eat them cold or I fill them at a later date or a later hour. So good.
What do you fill them with?
If I'm being honest, like anything. Sometimes I eat them alone, but I'll fill them with like berries and yogurt or like a cheesy veggie kind of thing, like broccoli and cheese. You can do so many, like mushrooms and cheese. You can do so many things with them.
It's so cool.
So cool. And what else did I make? I made, wait, are we tasting those?
We're not tasting them, but we have some brand new recipes coming soon. So those of you that are not subscribed to the daily emails, get on it.
Oh yeah, we have new crepe recipes. So, and I also made peanut butter cake in a mug.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So like I've been powdered peanut butter crazy. Like the past, I don't know how long. It's really, I think the first time I wrote about powdered peanut butter was maybe 2005. And then all of a sudden in the past like 6 months, it's back in such a major way in my life.
Yeah.
And so I did make the peanut butter cake in a mug, which only has 2 smart points and 5 ingredients. It's powdered peanut butter, baking powder, egg whites, unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and vanilla extract. And you like mix it and you throw it in the microwave for a minute. But if you want the real recipe, you go to our show page.
Yep.
But I just gave you the real recipe.
Yeah.
But they don't know the amounts. They might wind up with an exploding mug.
That's true. Or
Yeah.
a big soupy mug of vanilla extract
Yeah.
with like a dash of powdered peanut butter.
It'd be terrible.
Bad idea.
And don't forget when they get to see when they go to watch the video, they can see the Hello Kitty microwave.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
put up a link to the video.
Wait, for
The
those of
cooking
you who
class.
don't know that, we do. We have a Hello Kitty
Yeah.
microwave. I got it at the mall in 1999.
Really?
I did. It was
So
like
it's-
$35
It's been going for 20 years.
Yes.
That's a pretty good
We
microwave.
use it every day. It still works.
every day
Wow.
at the Sanrio store at the mall in Sherman Oaks.
Wow.
Amazing. Okay, so we also have gadgets that we discover. And this month, the one that has resonated with everybody the most is a whoopie pie pan.
So cool.
Bring it on, Jamie. Do you have it?
Boy, do I. Let me pull it out of my back pocket.
You know what I think about when I hear Whoopi? I'm sure everyone.
Like the Newlywed Game?
Newlywed Game. Yep. Bobby
Making
Banks.
whoopie? That's pretty funny. It's like a muffin pan, but it's like from Muffin Tops. And it's in today's email and has like, today that we're recording, but it
Yeah.
has like thousands of clicks
Yeah.
already.
Wait, hang on. I have to comment on the Whoopi thing. During the Hungry Girl TV show, which aired on Food Network and Cooking Channel, we did these really funny cold opens where Lisa was like in these hysterical sketches. And one of them, was it actually with?
It was, but it was an actual, I think it was a segment in the show. It was called the Chullywood Game.
Yes.
And Bob Eubanks was there.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
You've got to watch that.
there was a
He's an icon.
classic line where he asked Lisa her favorite place to make whoopie. And didn't you say whoopie pie? And she said, in the kitchen is where I make my whoopie pies.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that.
Wow.
That's so funny. Okay, so I love whoopie pies. So that we just had that whoopie pie recipe for ingredients using this pan, but that's not all you can make. You can
Nope.
we do little egg bites or like egg, you can add patties, muffin tops. What else do you make in there?
How would you describe this pan to people?
I would say it looks like you're making muffin tops. So
Yeah.
it's like, let's say you took a small muffin pan and then spread out the muffins. So the muffins are like flat.
Yeah,
Looks
it's like
like you're
little
making muffin
pancakes.
tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you could make pancakes in there. We've
Yeah.
done that too.
That's so smart.
Burger patties.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Perfectly
individual.
round. Wow.
Beautiful.
I love the idea of egg patties for like sandwiches.
Sometimes we'll use the egg patties as the bread.
Oh, yes.
So you could put the cheese and the bacon in the middle. It's great.
Genius.
Oh.
But then you use a knife and a fork, so you're not holding the squishy
Yeah.
egg.
Where do they get this fabulous whoopie pie pan?
Oh, it's on Amazon for around $14. But
Well-
we'll link out, right?
We'll link you directly to it.
It's great. All right, now moving on to our best food finds of the month. Because again, we always find good foods. And people really expect that of us.
Yep.
We taste it and evaluate it so you don't have to waste your money on it, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people always say, like, what is the criteria? Like, is there a checklist that people can follow to be like a Hungry Girl approved food find? And I always say, absolutely not. I think it just depends on what the food is. Like what the calorie count is, what the fat count is, what the flavor profile is, what it's supposed to be. If it's a swap for something and it has a fraction of the calories, it's all of those things.
Right. So you might have something that has 50 calories and doesn't meet the Hungry Girl standards, but it might have 250 calories and still be an amazing swap for something that has 1,000 calories normally.
Yep, exactly. Jamie, you've caught on.
It took a
Didn't
long
hear
Good
from
minute.
job here. She's been here how many years? 13 years?
13.
13 years. It feels like a day. Okay, so the first good food find that we found, and we tasted these on the podcast. These are from Target, right? They're Good and Gather date and nut bars. I don't know why I like that name, Good and Gather.
I know. It's like it makes me feel like I have to go foraging like to get the ingredients.
Like a
go
little
gather all the
squirrel.
ingredients, yeah.
Well, you're just gathering at Target, you know,
true.
and Target's a big store, so you
There's
have to
lots to gather there.
really go and gather. Yeah.
So these are like a swap or another answer to like a Larabar. So there's like not a lot of ingredients and they're made with like dates and things. And they come in, the two flavors we had were apple pie and cashew butter chocolate chip. And they were like phenomenal.
Oh my god! And I think we were skeptical too, like that these would be because they're not
Just
crazy
another
low in
bar.
calories. They're right, just another bar. Oh my god, the texture was so good.
It had over 4,000 clicks when we put them in the email and over 8,600 engagements
Wow.
Wait,
on Facebook.
did the engagements result from the dates in the bars?
I don't remember trying the cashew butter chocolate chip
That was the
one.
best one.
You're just saying
that. Oh, Mike, we're on to you.
Damn.
But try it again if you want.
Maybe later.
I actually took one of these on a trip
Oh wow.
and ate it. That's like a big deal for
Did
me.
it fill you up?
Well, I ate it in like 3 parts. So, but I guess it did because it like held me over when I was trying them.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that I would like try something new, bring it, incorporate it into my life like instantly. So that was like a big deal.
When you say 3 parts, did you like cut it up into 3 parts and then have each piece like individually?
Yes, I broke it with my fingers.
But you didn't
separately.
like prepare the 3 parts because I wonder if that's a good idea for people who can't like because I can't have just a bite of a bar.
If you really
it's all
want to know,
there.
like literally, I just broke it up and put it in a Ziploc in my hotel
Yeah.
drawer and like reached back for it 3 times. People are probably thinking, "What the heck is wrong with you?"
That's good
Like
control.
who does that?
I mean,
I know, but I do. You don't do? Do you do that?
Yeah. So Mike's saying he would do 3 Ziploc baggies with the little
yeah,
individual pieces.
because if I have the whole bar in front of me, I'm going to eat the whole bar. I'm not
Oh.
just going to have one bite of it and put it away.
Yeah, I grabbed a piece, put it away, and moved on.
Wow.
That's what I did.
That's impressive.
Thanks. Okay, so the next thing I found, this was like a total accident. Because like a lot of times how foods are discovered here, people always say, how do you discover the foods? It could be people are emailing in saying that they saw something on shelves and then we have to go find it because it sounds great. Or we get like 30 boxes minimum a month of things that are shipped here because they want us to try it and write about it. Sometimes it's just like the staff that's shopping. And sometimes it's just me at Trader Joe's, which is what happened with this incredible sweet rose coconut whipped topping made with real coconut cream. But it's vegan. Coconut cream is vegan.
and it looks like it comes in like a Ready Whips shaped container.
Yes, it's like a little aerosol. Is that what it is?
Are you going to squirt it into our mouths?
Maybe, if you're lucky.
Wait, and you got that
So,
at Trader Joe's?
This is at Trader Joe's. And what I liked about it so much is that it has 10 calories a serving. The whole can, if you accidentally eat it, which sometimes I do, 260 calories. I haven't done that yet with this. But like, if it's supposed to be 26 servings, don't be surprised if it's only 8 servings.
Is that a Trader Joe's brand or is it something that they like?
I don't know. I've never seen this anywhere other than Trader Joe's.
Same.
But it's so great. And
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'm such a whipped cream fanatic. And I'm always looking, because my vegan niece who lives with me loves whipped topping. And some of the vegan whipped creams are not like, they're not all as delicious as this here.
Yeah.
Like, you want to put it on a spoon or on your finger?
I'll do I guess a fork.
Jamie, have you tried this?
No.
What?
But I want you to squirt it into my mouth.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Like a baby bird.
Oh my God. Wait, but I'm
is
not
so
going to
good.
touch, I'm not going to touch you. So, all right.
Wow.
I did it.
The
I'm gonna
delivery
put it-
method made it extra sweet.
I'm going to put this on a piece of that cookie.
It's so
Pretend I
coconutty.
never ate it
Yeah.
before.
I didn't know it was going to be coconutty.
Yeah, we were writing copy. I'm like, it's so coconutty.
Yeah, that's so good.
If you don't like coconut, you will not like it.
Nope.
I could see someone putting chocolate chips on top of that.
Yeah.
Coconut chocolate chip. Yum.
Or have some on a banana.
Ooh.
It's very tropical.
Yeah.
I've done it. It's very, very yummy. And this, again, is at Trader Joe's in the dairy case. So
Cool.
if you're moseying on by the dairy case, stop and pick it up. It's like a white can with a brown top.
Cool.
And then another thing that we tried that we sort of were like, does this feel too much like some kind of a throwback weird thing? It was Swerve Sweets Cake Mix. So you may know Swerve is a sweetener. What is Swerve? What is the sweetener? Is it monk fruit? I think as a sweetener, because it exists in the way that like Splenda or like Equal exists. It's a thing. But this is their cake mix. So I was like, what's that going to be like? Let me just tell you, it is to die for. 70 to 90 calories a serving, 6 to 7 grams of total fat. This had over 16,000 clicks in our email. In our email.
So it's,
People went nuts for this.
it's not monk fruit. It's like their own proprietary blend. It's erythritol, prebiotic somethings.
So it's mostly erythritol based.
But it's not like other erythritol-based things. I don't know.
I
think
love
it's great. Yeah.
erythritol.
Oh, you
I
do?
think
Okay.
I do. I don't like maltitol.
That's
like-
the one.
I
That's
l-
the one that bothers a lot of people's tummies.
Yes, including
It even says on the box that it's tummy friendly.
it does.
Yeah, something to that effect.
And we're gonna try this now. A little. This is the vanilla one.
No
But-
artificial ingredients, by the way.
It has like a cooling. This would be good with the coconut.
Oh, really?
This is one of the best cake mixes I've had in forever.
High
Honestly,
praise.
it's so freaking great. I think everybody needs to find this. It's on Amazon.
By the way, we wanted to see if it would work like perfect ratio if we used it cup for cup in our cake recipes, and it did. So like today's whoopie pie recipe calls for cake mix. We tried it with this, worked perfectly.
Wow.
I like the texture. It's really nice.
Do you know what it tastes like a little bit? Now close your eyes and imagine. It tastes a little like a vanilla corn muffin.
I was
Doesn't it taste like a corn
I was
muffin?
gonna say it reminds me of cornbread, but I thought you guys would
Yeah.
think I was crazy, so I
No,
didn't.
it does.
It reminds me a little of a Twinkie.
Oh,
If you put the cream on top, it
Yeah.
really would.
like
It's so yummy.
like about a 3-year-old Twinkie, where it's a little bit
Yes.
harder.
A 3-year-old Twinkie.
Can't Twinkies
My
last
favorite
like
kind.
70 years? Isn't that the myth?
That's what I read on the interweb.
A little test kitchen scoop of how we made this. Erin used the vanilla cake mix, a third of a cup fat-free plain Greek yogurt, half a cup of egg substitute, and a quarter cup of water, and that's it.
Perfect. So that's like ignore the box recipes.
Yep.
So we'll put that on our show page, so you know how to make it the way we like it. And it also has 3 grams of fiber and only 1 gram of sugar. That's pretty impressive. Amazing. Again, we will link you out to where you can buy it. You can go to swervesweet.com to locate it near you, or you can get it on Amazon.
Cool.
Terrific. Okay, so we had our favorite guest of the month.
Dun, da, da, da.
We may have only had one guest this month, so she is our favorite. But if we had 1,000 guests, I suspect she might be our favorite.
Yeah.
She's a goodie.
She's great. She came by to visit with her new book. Are we supposed to reveal who it is now?
Yeah, I
kind
might
of
as
have
well.
to.
Yeah.
Well, I have to
yeah.
because I didn't when she was sitting here, so I have to give her a good intro. Anyway, a good friend of mine and a good friend of Hungryland in general is Joy Bauer, who you know from the Today Show, probably, because that's where she is. She's on that show several times a week. Her official title is Joy Bauer MSRDN, which means she's well credentialed and fancy. She's also like really one of the loveliest, nicest human beings I've ever met in my life. Genuine, sweet, so much fun, funny, generous, and totally cool.
So down to earth too.
1,000,000%. And she grew up with some people that I know. So we play that, that game where it's like, do you know so-and-so? Anyway, but she has a brand new book out called Yummy Yoga. And we always joke because I think it was her 14th book. So we are like neck and neck with how many books we have. But this was her first children's book.
It's
And
so adorable.
so cute. But I don't want to spoil it because she came here and we did a little mini interview. So here it is. Joy, I love having you here. You're the best.
And I love being here.
You're
I
at
think you're
Hungryland.
equally the best. We're a tie.
Okay, I'll take it. And you are here with your new book. It's called Yummy Yoga, Playful Poses and Tasty Treats. And it may be the cutest book I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you for that.
I mean, it really is. I mean, tell everybody in case they haven't seen it. Describe the book.
So this is my first children's book. And as you know, I have the huge first part of my career was in the kids space. I used to run a program called Heart Smart Kids. I worked at pediatric cardiology as the director of nutrition and fitness for years at Mount Sinai Medical Center, and really have always had a passion for helping kids or encouraging kids to foster a love for good health. And you know, as somebody who's a health expert who has worked with tens of thousands of kids and also a mom who has raised 3 kids, it's not always easy. It is tricky to get children to try new vegetables and to move in new directions. And I really do believe through experience that the key ingredient is fun, to make it exciting and engaging. And that's exactly what I set out to do with this book. So I merged health education with pure fun, these playful yoga poses and tasty kid-friendly recipes that kids can make with their parents or their grandparents or their sitters or teachers or any other caregiver, and really just get them involved and engaged and excited about trying new foods and moving in new directions. And that's what the book is about. And, you know, I just sort of smile and giggle every time I open up the pages. And I should also tell you that when you see these photographs, so we picked yoga because there's so much great research about how yoga can help ease anxiety and stress in kids and actually elevate academic performance. And of course, the obvious, it strengthens core strength and muscles, and it helps with flexibility and balance, all of the things that we know. But I think what I love most about yoga is you can do it anywhere. You don't have to go to a yoga studio. You could do it in the living room, on the floor. You could do it alone. You could do it with a group of kids or adults. You could have a lot of fun with it, and it doesn't cost anything. It's totally free. So it checks so many boxes, and we built. I have a college friend. Her name is Bonnie Stevens. She is a brilliant photographer, and she lives on a horse farm in Virginia. And she started creating these food sculptures.
I mean, these pictures are incredible.
They're not illustrations.
So
a lot of people think they're illustrations.
I'm like, how did you get the avocado to do that? My avocados are not that, they're not that talented. So that, like, for the people that don't have the book in their hand, it's like there are artichokes doing all kinds of I don't even know the names of these.
A lotus pose.
I
have a corn husk doing a warrior 2. I have a banana berries and kale doing a plank pose.
Plank.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So Bonnie is a genius, and
did she build these?
She builds these. These are food sculptures. And when she started sending them over to me, my mind started racing, and I knew that this was a super clever way to get kids, excited about trying new vegetables. And each of the poses has some sort of new food that may not necessarily be within a kid's repertoire. So the idea is to get them exposed to it, familiar with it, giggle about it, and then to try a recipe in the kitchen.
And also to try a yoga pose. Because a
yoga pose.
At what age can kids or should kids start doing yoga?
Well, this book is really geared towards, I would say, 2 years and up. We wrote
2? Really?
We wrote 3 and up. Yeah, because think about it. As soon as kids can walk, they start to, acquaint themselves with their body and different stretches and positions. And listen, the poses don't have to be perfect, but, just having a lot of fun and great quality time, whether you have grandkids or, you're babysitting, or also actually older siblings have had a lot of fun using the book with their younger siblings as well.
I mean, I would use this book. I hope I'm not too old for the book. It's cute, and I don't know anything about yoga, so this may be the best intro to yoga I could ever imagine.
Oh, Lisa, we're going to strike a pose after this. I'm sorry that this is radio. We are definitely striking a pose.
Can we eat the cute broccolini?
Broccolini. Holy broccolini. So what I did with that recipe, the pose, for people listening, the pose is a triangle pose. And the belly area is an avocado. And then it has broccoli and lime. So I racked my brain to try to come up with what would be a kid-friendly recipe that would be easy to make that utilizes these foods. And I thought, oh my gosh, kids love guac. So why not make a guacamole that has broccoli? So of course I had to call it brockamole. That's been a big hit with kids. Yeah.
It's so cute. Anyway, I have to try this dip. I do clever things with guacamole, but I've never thought about putting broccoli in it.
It's very easy. You just have to steam the broccoli and get it super soft, and then it mushes right in with the avocado and the lime.
And it's green.
And a little bit of garlic. Yes.
So you don't even see it.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay,
but I do have to say, a lot of the kids that have tested and made the guacamole with me, they actually made it. So you're not necessarily sneaking it in. You can if you want, but they see it going in, and they've all responded and picked up the crudité or the crackers and went for it, dug right in.
I find that kids are more adventurous when it comes to eating. Like, you'd have to sneak the broccoli into the guacamole for probably men. That's like, that would be your most resistant group.
So you recruit the kids to make the kid-friendly recipes with you, and then don't tell the spouses what exactly is in it.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
It's a plan. It's a plan.
This book is beautiful. And is there anything else you want to add?
Well, thank you for that. I'm just truly hoping that it will help parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and siblings and babysitters and teachers enable kids to sort of latch on to good health.
Okay, I think you will accomplish all of those things. And guess what? We're going to link you out on our show page to Amazon where you can buy the book. But if you want to go out and buy the book, it's sold wherever books are sold, right? Bookstores?
YummyYoga.com.
Ooh.
But yes, no, it's everywhere right now, for sure.
Good. Well, congratulations. And thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Lisa. We are definitely making some guacamole right now.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, good. That was fun.
Yeah.
Joy is always so much fun to have around.
Wait, explain to me if you guys are from the same part of the world, like what is that, Long Island or something, right?
Well, the New York area.
New York area. How come
Metropolitan.
she has a really thick accent and yours is almost Californianized? Maybe it's because you've been here long enough.
I don't know. She has a little bit of a thicker accent than I do.
Yeah.
I think it's like I had a very thick Brooklyn accent, like my sister and my mother.
Yeah.
But I tried to get rid of it.
Yeah, your sister can't
My
shake hers.
sister, she can't stop talking about her sneakers and her pocketbook.
It's funny, you sound like Mary right now.
Stop. She's probably listening.
Hi
Yeah, she
there.
hates us. Anyway, so behind the scenes gossip at Hungryland. Here's what's going on. We are working on putting the finishing touches on the next issue of Hungry Girl magazine.
Yay!
And for those of you who don't know, we have a magazine, but there's no rhyme or reason to how and when and where it comes out. Well, where, yes. It'll be on supermarket shelves, like at the checkout counter. But it's not like out regularly.
Nah.
But the next one's coming out, what, the first week of January? Or last week of
in
December?
December. We like to
Wow.
keep you on your
wow.
toes. We'll tell you when.
Right around my birthday.
There you go.
So it's a great magazine, and we are now trying to finalize the cover, and it's down to a couple of different covers, and we thought it would be fun to let you guys vote on them.
Yes.
So how will they do that?
We're going to post a link that brings you to 2 pictures of 2 different covers, and you're going to be looking at different foods. You want to talk about the different recipes?
I don't know. Should we talk about them or let them see it?
All right, we'll let you see it. That way you can just react. You'll see the 2 different options for the cover, and you're going to vote on which one you think we should go with.
And whatever you say, we'll do.
And we will reveal the results on the next podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Cool.
Are they really voting? What
No.
if they make the wrong choice?
I know.
We'll lie.
Okay, perfect. Great. Well, please do vote. So go to our hungry-girl.com/foodcast page to vote and also to get everything that we talked about today. Like, it's all going to be in one place,
Yeah.
conveniently located
Yep.
for your viewing and chewing pleasure. All right. And also, if you want to just like reach out and tell us you like us or be our friend, you can text Mike.
805-380-8075.
If you want to review us, which we really appreciate, you can go to iTunes, right? Is that how they review?
Actually, they have now changed it. It's now the podcast app on your iPhone.
Oh, you can just review right on the podcast?
Yeah,
app?
yeah. They've eliminated iTunes. Did you hear about that?
No.
So
I'm,
it-
I'm out of the loop.
It used to be iTunes did everything: the podcast, music, and TV and movies. And now there's an individual app for each. So there's a Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Apple TV.
So it's probably easier than ever to
Yeah.
give us 5 stars.
yeah,
Yep.
That is the right amount of stars. Right? It's
yeah,
not 4.
Yeah,
Okay,
do
good.
5. Yeah,
Yeah, well, please do that. And also, you could just email us and say, hey, at suggest@hungry-girl.com or podcast@hungry-girl.com. A dash is a hyphen, for those of you out of the loop.
Don't write dash. You'll reach the Kardashians.
Maybe they want to do that. And also, you should sign up for the daily emails that we've been talking about in case you don't already get them. You really should, because your days won't be complete without them. I
Correct.
promise. And let us know also if you like these monthly wrap-ups.
Yes, please. Any feedback, tell us, text, email, tell us what you like and don't like, because we make these for you and we want them to be the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure you like what we're doing. Like, you like the hauls where we taste everything. You like these wrap-ups. You like the weight loss Q&A episodes. Please, please, please let us know what you like.
yeah.
Well, we know we like you.
Me?
This is
She's looking right
I'm
at Mike.
looking
I know.
right at
I was
Mike.
confused.
I'm
meant
over
you,
here.
the audience.
Cold baloney. No one cares about me.
Jamie, I love you.
Aww.
I love you too.
We all love each other. No, we are like one big happy family.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or I'm a third wheel in your relationship.
Oh, please.
I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. As you know, I am Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.